So I want to talk a little bit about walking the true way home. And you may be thinking, what is the true way? And how can there be a true way? But what I will say is that to live aligned with our true nature is the true way. It's to commit to being honest, to telling the truth. To walk in truth, we must first recognize the true purpose for being here. We're not here simply to be born, fulfill our desires and die. We're here to know ourselves as divine love, to emanate in our own unique way. Ultimately, to be a bridge between heaven and earth and embody love in form. This is our divine purpose. There's nothing we need to do or change. There's nothing we need to understand. Nothing is needed, just our beloved self. All that is required is our willingness, an open heart, and sincerity. To shift the perspective from the thinking mind to the heart of being. And in doing so, to see the truth that we're already the happiness that we seek. We're not the mind, the body, the stories, the personality, the roles that we play, the beliefs, concepts, or ideas that we hold. We are divine awareness, consciousness, being, awakening to itself. We are love. We are life itself. Undivided, whole, radiant, pure, eternally perfect. There is only one being manifesting through all these myriad of forms. We've been conditioned from a young age through the family system, through society, to identify with the body-mind, with this name and form. Yet it's not real. There is nothing other than consciousness. Every movement we make, every desire we have, is a call home to love. We are unconsciously seeking ourselves through every pursuit, through every endeavor, through our relationships, through the food that we're eating, through all of our activities, in an endless search to feel better, be good, more whole, more clear, more happy, more knowledgeable, more wise, more open. The list goes on. And the seeker will never be satisfied. How many workshops, classes, retreats, etc. will we attend before we stop and turn the attention inward towards ourselves? We're endlessly distracting ourselves from what is real and causing suffering at the same time. All of the apparent world is temporary in nature. It comes and goes, comes and goes. Only the self is constant. Satyam Shivam Sundaram. Infinite truth, purity, and beauty. Eternally here. And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with pursuits. Of course, we're living our lives. Activities are happening. Everything is welcome, because everything is leading us home. But if we're on the spiritual path, we must distinguish reality from fantasy. Reality is what is here, and fantasy is what the mind would like it to be. To come to the heart of being, most of us must come to a point of exhaustion, a collapse, physically, mentally, or emotionally. At this point, we stop reaching for fulfillment through experience. Maybe we stop seeking something outside of ourselves. We turn the attention inward to the spaciousness of being, the pure heart. And here there is space. Here, in the spaciousness of being, there is the availability to discover what is real. To know truth, to know love, we must have the direct experience. Ramana once said, meditate only on the self. Ask the question, who am I? Remain as you are. Be yourself. In traditional meditation, we have a subject and an object. The personal you, the subject, and the object, be it the breath, mantra, sensations, the body, candle flame, etc. To meditate on the self, we are aware of awareness itself, conscious of consciousness. This eliminates the object, and this is real meditation, the discovery of the self. There is a beautiful quote by Ramana, another beautiful quote. The yogi tries to drive his mind towards the goal, as a cowherd drives a bull with a stick. But on this path, the seeker coaxes the bull by holding out a few blades of grass. When we have this direct experience of the self, of awareness, we come to know both what is real and what is unreal. In fact, you could say that the spiritual path is very much about discovering all the untruths that we've been living. The Sanskrit Shanti prayer reveals this. Asato ma sadgamaya, tamaso ma jyotir gamaya, mrityo ma amritam gamaya. From the unreal, lead me to the real. From darkness, lead me to light. From death, lead me to immortality. We are not the body-mind. We're infinite consciousness, pure awareness, as vast as the sky and as deep as the ocean. Sat Chit Ananda, truth, consciousness, bliss. We are all part of this cosmic ocean. We are born in it, we live in it, and we die in it. We are not separate islands. We are all embodiments of the divine. We identify with the body-mind ego, yet our true nature remains as a little light that is always shining. Ramana also said, happiness is your nature. It's not wrong to desire it. What is wrong is seeking it outside when it's inside. So how do we know this truth? How do we walk this true way home? Beyond suffering, beyond identification, to real and true happiness, contentment, peace, to love, all that we're looking for, but seems to consistently evade most beings. So the good news is there's nothing that you need to do. We are already that. Tat tvam asi. I am that. However, that doesn't mean there is no effort. If we want to be at peace, we must shift our perspective from the one that's been conditioned in childhood, from the thinking mind to the heart. And for this we must have dedication, willingness, sincerity and openness, and a will to choose. Which do you choose? Ignorance or truth? Om Tat Sat.